Hey, yes. Bro caught him a bid, I'm working the phone. Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone. I'm my own shooter, I just switch it in post. I'm the mailman, call me Burrow Malone. Bro caught him a bid, I'm working the phone. Niggas ball hard, so I'm working alone. I'm my own shooter, I just switch it in post. I'm the mailman, call me Burrow Malone. That last play was foul, I'm running the zone. Don't let her check the slime, I'm ice on hoes. Don't say it's on the floor, my apes lifting for more.
What up, though, YouTube? Your boy Brillo is back. The subscriber-thon Don is back. I'm still at it. Day 12, going strong. It's the subscriber-thon. You know what it is. If this is your first time coming across the page, lock into the real. You know the deal. Like, subscribe. You know the vibe. Today we got Top Opps episode 4. Two of my favorite characters. We got none other than my stepson, Kanan Stark, the Demon, versus the Reaper, Thomas Patrick Egan. Two of my favorite characters in Power of all time. We check out who in here with me early on this Monday. Daria, what up, dog? DeMarcus, what's good? You already know what it is. Coming across it, hit that sub button, hit that like button. You know what it is. We're going to get into it, man. We got Top Opps episode 4, the Demon versus the Reaper. Let's get into it. Oh, man, I got a super chat already. As soon as I touch down, Savannah, appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. Jacoby, what's good? Lady Virtue, what's good? We 12 days into it, y'all. I told y'all I'm going to go hard for the whole month of February. I am the subscriber-thon Don. None other than Brillo the Plug, Brillo the Big Review, man. You rocking with it. Let's get to it. We got Top Opps. Let's get it. So, we're going to break these two characters down. Episode 5. Similarities. Let's talk about some of the similarities between these two characters. They have a lot of similarities. Let's just get into it. Both of these boys is mama's boys to a T. Of course, Kanan, mama's boy, love Rock, do anything for Rock. You know what it is. And we don't even got to talk about Tommy and his relationship with his mom. So that's one thing that they have in common. They both mama's boys to a T. Also, both their mamas got issues. You know I love Raquel Thomas, but she got definitely got some issues. And Tommy's mom, I mean, come on. She snorting lines with her son. I would just like to see like young Tommy, like how was he brought up? You know, he was brought up, didn't know his pops. That's another similarity they had. Moms lying about who their dad actually was. So they both mama's boys. Mamas had issues, father issues, didn't know who their fathers really was. But number 3, similarities. They both two cold-blooded killers. Two of the top body counts in the Power Universe, of course. We got none other than Kanan and Tommy, both cold-blooded killers. Both of these dudes. And of course, both of these dudes had serious issues with ghosts. I mean, let me check these comments real quick. Lady Virtue, what up? Supporting the building. What's good? Mr. Jones, what's good, man? You see, I told you I was going to be pressing all month of February. I'm pressing. Heavy press, too. Every day I'm up in this boy. Let's say they both shot their fathers. That's another similarity. Thank you. Another similarity. They both popped their dads. Tommy killed Tony Torres. He turned his water off, and young Kanan popped his old dude as well. He didn't get the job done, but hey, nonetheless, another similarity. I didn't even have that one down. These dudes got a lot of similarities. I want to know who is going to come out on top for this episode of Top Ops. And finally, they both only want to sell drugs. They don't want to get out the game like Ghost. Tommy want to be a drug dealer, and that's it. Kanan, all he want to do is hustle. Point blank, period. He don't want to go into business. He don't want to do nothing else. Both of these dudes, all they want to do is hustle, and it is what it is. Now let's get to some of the differences between these two dudes. Major difference is the boy Tommy is true to the G code. He never backdoored anybody or did any slimy plays in power. He always kept it solid. Always. From power to force. Thomas Patrick Egan, the Reaper, always kept it solid. Kanan, on the other hand, he backdoored, Ghost, which was rightfully so, but Kanan just a grimier character. He will slime ball his way to the top, make you think something, and it's not true. Definitely can't trust the dude, but Tommy is a lot more trustworthy. Kanan is definitely a lone wolf. Kanan don't have anybody on his side, so to speak. That's what I say. Kanan is more grimy. Definitely more grimy. These are the differences between these dudes. Tommy, his body count was like at 30-something, but if you break it down, everybody he killed, it was for a reason. He didn't kill anybody for no reason or that was unjust. Everybody had it coming to him. Cannot say that for Kanan Stark at all. Kanan just will kill, like I said, number 3 difference. He will kill indiscriminately for no damn reason. I mean, the man is he don't got it all. It don't matter who you is. He will kill you for no damn reason. That's Kanan Starks. And like I said before, Tommy only kills for a good reason. If y'all can think of more similarities or more differences. Oh, Tita Bully, Detroit in the building. What's good, my guy? Support say, I always like to imagine if Kanan never gets killed in season 5 and was in book 2. Ghost, imagine him going face to face with the Tejadas and Tariq. It wouldn't be no Tejadas if Kanan was still on the streets. Tariq would have his plug. It wouldn't be no Tejadas. He wouldn't have no need for no Tejadas. Kanan would have his plug. Stansfield would be pumping, and the Tejadas wouldn't be tasting none of that good green off Stansfield. So we just broke down some of the differences of the two characters. Now let's get into it, man. Brillo's breakdown. This is how we're going to break down and determine who is the top op. Of course, we got press factor. Who is pressing, basically? Who is pressing the hardest? Of course, we got intelligence. Who is the smartest between the two, between Tommy and Kanan? Who is the smartest? And of course, we got status out here in the streets, and we can't have a top ops without numbers 4 and 5. To me, the most important categories. We got the money. No, it's all about the money. And we got the power. No, it's all about the power. So real quick, we got press factor, intelligence, status, the money, and the power. Let's take a look at some of these dudes' highlights. We got the Demon, Kanan, against the Reaper, Thomas Patrick Egan. Let's take a look at some of these dudes' plays. A lot of similarities between these dudes. I would have liked to see them cultivate that relationship. Just like Support said, let's get into it. Let's watch some of these dudes' plays throughout the seasons. Ooh, one of the most vicious scenes right there. And then, of course, we got the iconic, grimiest kill in power history. The grimiest kill in power history. Here we go.
What are you doing to me? You no good!
Grab your pillow, chill with your boy Brillo. I mean, he put the pillow on her face and then he kicked her arm out the way. This is grimy right here.
What are you doing to me? You no good piece of...
One of the grimy skills, man. Hey, and what happens when you get these two together? What happens?
Right, you know the real reason why they call you quarter water? Cause your mama used to charge 25 cents to pull a nigga dick after school.
Yo, fuck you, you bitch ass nigga.
I like when it went down without hesitation. Tommy put two in my man's chest without even thinking about it, not talking about it.
Right, you know the real reason why they call you quarter water? Cause your mama used to charge 25 cents to pull a nigga dick after school.
Yo, fuck you, you bitch ass nigga.
Left them boys stinking. Let's get to Thomas Patrick Egan, two of the most iconic kills in power history.
You rat piece of shit!
Little Proctor shooting a little 2.5 or whatever that was. And then, of course, we got.
I love you, Angie.
The way he put the gun up, like, man, let me see what y'all saying in the comments before we get to this breakdown. Let me see. He said Tommy never paid Ghost back for tearing up his house. You know what? Hey, Ghost tore up the whip, so hey, it ain't matter. Right, Tommy wrecked dude crib. Hey, it's up there. It was up there. And they shot him 3 more times after that. Hey, they some fools with it, man. He said Kanan was Roxanne when he killed that old lady. Hey. What you trying to say, OT? Yeah, I can't support that. Definitely can't support it. Tommy, as far as I know, never killed the innocent. Yeah, I talked about that last week. Tommy never killed somebody who did not have it coming to him. A straight, thorough G. Let's get to this breakdown. First category, of course, we got press factor. Who was pressing the hardest in the streets? I personally gotta get this to Kanan Stark. I think even though it was tight, these two characters had a highest press factor of the show. I think nobody is pressing like Tommy. Nobody is pressing like Kanan. When Tommy was running the show with Milan, he was pressing the hell out of everybody. Had them boys humming. You know, definitely. But I still have to give it to Kanan. Who do you think gets press factor? RC say, I don't believe anyone in power history pressed more than Kanan. I'm going to have to agree with that. Kanan definitely pressed harder. Nah, he didn't do that, Savannah. He just killed her, smothered her with the pillow, kicked her little arm out the way. Yeah, it was bad, but at least he didn't do that. He just smothered it a little bit. He grabbed the pillow, smothered her a little bit, and then he kicked her little arm out.
What are you doing to me? You no good piece of...
Hey, that might be the grimiest kill in Stars history. I might have to put that up against Lamar shutting little man water up. But press factor, I gotta go with Kanan. I'ma see what y'all think. Kanan definitely get press factor. Kanan had folks shook. Support say I see why Ghost and Tasha wanted to get rid of Kanan back in the day. He was going to get them all killed with his reckless moves. Hey, could be some truth to that. Next, of course, we're going with intelligence. Of course, I gotta go with Kanan for intelligence as well. Tommy was not really able to show much of his intelligence throughout the OG power. He just now kind of trying to show it, Tommy. But intelligence, I gotta give to Kanan. I mean, he had Ghost in a blender, had Tariq manipulating him, had everybody thinking he was dead. Then he come back on the scene. Right. So what y'all think about that? Intelligence is going to Kanan. So Kanan up 2-zip. Kanan is up 2-zip right now. What y'all think? I definitely think Kanan is smarter than Tommy. Yeah, Kanan did have that high IQ. Right. Tommy has smart moments. So definitely I'm going with Kanan for intelligence. Got to. Kanan up. He up 2-zip. Next we going with status. For status, I had to go with Tommy only because they surpassed Kanan in status. He surpassed Kanan, him and Ghost definitely surpassed him while he was locked up. They built the business bigger than he ever could have imagined. Even though he had the help from Ghost, he still played an integral role in that. So status, I got to give it to Tommy. Let me know if I'm wrong. And of course, he had that white privilege, but his status was bigger than Tommy. Than Kanan's. I mean, Tommy was dealing with a cartel plug, Lobos, and he was dealing with Milan. He had all top tier plugs. So I'm gonna say he had more status than Kanan. So Kanan gets press factor. Kanan gets press factor and intelligence, and Tommy gets status. Now, it all comes down, like everyone, it comes down to none other than the money and the power. Who had the most cheese? This was a tough one because these are not flashy dudes, but I do remember Kanan coming home and getting right to it. And he had put money up, uh, a significant amount of money up that he gave to Sean's mom to hold on to him. Plus, Kanan was born with money. He came from money, came from a hustler's background, but I don't know. Do y'all think Tommy had more money than Kanan? Who had the most cheese? I was kind of stuck on this one. I still got to give it to Tommy because, I mean, they had warehouses full of money. The market's giving it to Kanan with the cheese. What y'all say? The market's giving it to Kanan. I got to give it to Tommy with the money. I just think he had more money. We never saw Kanan's houses and where he stayed, but that loft time he had, it wasn't on Ghost level. But like I said, these were not flashy dudes, right? And Tommy was a millionaire. Remember, he had legit cheese too. Remember, Ghost cut him a check for over $2 million for his part in truth, and he had legit cheese as well. So right now, we tied up, y'all. We are tied up. And it's coming all the way down. Let's just recap. Press factor, Kanan. Intelligence, Kanan. And the status goes to Tommy. And the money goes to Tommy. And it's all coming down to the infamous power. Who wielded more power on the streets? We got to admit, Kanan, when he came back on the streets, he definitely had Dre's gang in order. He definitely was a powerful piece. He came back and immediately got to it. Who do you think has the most power? Is it the Demon, Kanan Stark, or the Reaper, Thomas, Patrick, Egan? Who do y'all think had more power? I'm kind of stumped right here. I don't want to be biased and go with Kanan because I like Kanan's character better. I have to keep it a buck. I'm leaning more towards Kanan. Power factor Kanan. I do gotta hold into account that Kanan taught Tommy the game. They also looked to Kanan for advice when Kanan was locked up. Kanan also had the whole organization in a frenzy with the pink sneakers fiasco. I'm gonna have to disagree with OT, even though Tommy supplied 5 boroughs for the simple fact they were still taking orders from Kanan when Kanan was locked up. How you think Roller ended up killed? He had that whole organization in the blender. Tommy didn't even know he was on his way out of there. He was about to get backdoor for the plug. When Kanan killed Diego, cut his head off, and pressed them boys. Remember, Jason didn't even know Kanan, but he was about to take their plug. He was about to take their plug off that one play, cutting dude's head off and throwing that boy to Jason. That's power. I think it's a tight one. Lady Virtue going with Tommy for the power. This is tight right here. I don't know. Let me know if I got it right. But the winner for top ops by the slimmest of margins, I gotta give it to. First, before I say who I think won, type in the chat. If you got time, real quick, type in the chat Kanan or Tommy. Who wins top ops? It all came down to the power. So who's a more powerful character? Brief recap, of course. Kanan wins press factor. Kanan wins intelligence. Tommy wins status and money. And it's all coming down to the power. So let me know, who do y'all think should win this thing? HEA saying Tommy, support saying Kanan, DeMarcus saying Kanan. A lot of people saying Kanan for the dub. But Kanan dead, Tommy alive. Yeah, that's true. But I mean, we all know how it's gonna end for Tommy. We check out that plug theory. Tommy, but Kanan is dead because of Tariq, basically. And he could have took Tariq out. He chose not to. And your winner is, by the slimmest of margins, I got to give it to the demon. That's right. I got to give it to the demon. My grandson, Kanan Stark. Let's just take a look at some of Kanan's greatest hits. First, we're going to go a little old school with it.
Fuck! Shit, Kane!
The birth of a demon. But that was a very realistic looking shot when he cut my man's throat. The blood got the gushing out. Man, and of course, the infamous. And let me ask y'all this. Is this the grimiest thing? Is this the grimiest death in power?
What are you doing to me? You no good piece of...
She just got killed because she was in you-know-who's apartment. Man, and finally, when them two boys get together.
Right, you know the real reason why they call you quarter water? Because your mama used to charge 25 cents to pull a nigga dick after school.
Yo, fuck you, you bitch-ass nigga.
And he took his little weak change for no reason. Let me know if I got it right, y'all. But we got Moochie in the building. I ain't even see Moochie. What up, though? We talking top ops. Kanan wins top ops for this episode, but it was a tough one. It was definitely a tough one. Right, OT. That next shot was superb, man. Like Kanan, something different, bro. Something different. What up, though, Detroit Kings? Let's just run through it real quick. One more time, recap. If you're coming in here late, of course, this is the breakdown. We got press factor, intelligence, status, and the money and the power. Press factor. Of course, that went to Kanan. Nobody in power history pressed as hard as this dude. Nobody. Tommy coming in at number 2 on press factor. Intelligence, of course, that got to go to Kanan. We said Tommy had a higher status. He was dealing with them cartel plugs. And we said Tommy had more money because he had the millions. And he had clean money. Clean money from Ghost. It all came down to the power. I gave it to Kanan because these dudes still looked to Kanan. Even when they surpassed what he did on the street when he was locked up, they still looked to Kanan for advice. During wartime, they looked to Kanan. When things got a little sketchy on the street, they still look to Kanan for advice. So I got to give it to him. Plus, we saw how he was moving in the chat. We saw how he was moving. There you have it, man. Top ops. I hope y'all enjoyed it today. This is the press tour. Of course, you already know what time it is. It's the subscriber-thon, and I am your subscriber-thon Don. Every day I'm coming through. Every day I'm coming through with the content. I hope you're enjoying this. I'm having a great time. Hey, yo, at 8 o'clock, I'm going to be on the JH review. We doing our predictions pack, episode 6. You know it's going to be a flame. When the DMC get together, you know what time it is. 8 o'clock, holler at me at the JH review. Yo, I'm about to slide up out of here. It was another robbery tonight, y'all. In and out. In and out. It's a robbery. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Tomorrow, my man, thank you for the super chat. Tariq will be involved in Kanan Ghost and Tommy's death. Tariq will be the GOAT. There you have it right there. You heard it here first from DeMarcus. Baby Ghost will be involved in Kanan, Ghost, and Tommy's death. Come on now. It don't get no more thorough than that. Hey, we all saw the picture. I wasn't going to say nothing, but we saw the pictures. We saw the pictures. My man looked like he running for lieutenant governor already. Stop playing, man. Hey, DeMarcus, appreciate you for the super chat, man. Definitely. My man, Baby Ghost, look like he running for lieutenant governor. Shout out to Samara. Savannah, OT the bully in the building, throwing them goats up. RC in the building. And if you haven't had a chance, go check out some of my shorts, man. I've been heavy pressing with the shorts as well. Like, yeah, definitely it's a grind. Look, tell me a YouTuber that's grinding hard as me doing this subscriber-thon. What up, Moochie? Let me know. And also, let me know who you think I should collab with during this month-long subscriber-thon. We at day 12, y'all. 12 days in. I told y'all I'm going 28 strong all month of February. Well, it's going to be over 28 because I started my subscriber-thon last week in January. So let's get to it. I'm about to get up out of here. You know the vibes, man. Like and subscribe. Who should I work with? Let me know who you want to see the plug collab with. Look, don't forget to to go to Justin's page, the JH review at 8 o'clock for this predictions pack. It's gonna be a wild one, y'all. The DMC didn't break down Freaky Charles yet, so you know it's gonna be funny. We're gonna have a lot of air horns going. It's gonna be lit. So definitely, HEA say Mark Dark. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna try to make that happen. Hey, I rock with Rudy P Magic too, man. I'm gonna try to make it happen. And look, I'm gonna humble myself. I'm gonna reach out to these dudes. And see what's up. You know, see if they want to rock with your boy. If they don't, no ill will, no hard feelings. It could be a conflict, you know, timing conflict or whatever, but we're going to try to make that happen because, you know, I'm trying to work with everybody. I'm trying to build a channel and I'm trying to build a team, the commission. We taking over YouTube, man. We taking over YouTube. You say, color me pink, Keisha. I gotta. Hey, that sound like it could be a good collab. You know me. I'm willing to work. I'm trying to take this platform over. I'm trying to be one of the ones. You know what I mean? What up, though, Tamika? Top Opps. Kanan won this time. We about to slide up out of here. Yo, catch me on the JH review in a couple minutes. But we about to dip, man. Peace, man.
Don't say it's on the floor, my apes living for more. I'm sorry, I cater to this band so I can't level up. My pockets finna give me more, my AR saying give me slow, my mind saying plays emotion. I be thinking about my past, but I still be focused. Grabbing drugs with my last mind.